Imagine living next door to a man who kidnapped 3 women, chained them in his basement for over a decade, and nobody, not even his neighbors, had a clue. This is the story of the Cleveland Horror House, a house where screams were ignored and freedom came by accident. Between 2002 and 2013, Ariel Castro, a local school bus driver in Cleveland, Ohio, held 3 women captive inside his home. For 11 years, they endured unimaginable abuse, and yet the entire neighborhood believed Castro was just another quiet guy. This story isn't just about horror, it's about survival, courage, and a shocking rescue that made the world stop. Stick around, because what happened inside that house will make you question how much we really know about the people next door. It all began in August 2002, when Michelle Knight, a 21-year-old single mother, disappeared after leaving a relative's house. Police assumed she'd run away. Her name barely made the news. A year later, April 2003, Amanda Berry, just 16, vanished on her way home from her job at Burger King. The night she was supposed to turn 17, her mother received a strange phone call. A man's voice said, "I've got your daughter. She's fine. She'll be home soon." Then, silence. In 2004, it happened again. Gina DeJesus, only 14, went missing walking home from school. Her disappearance rocked the community. She was friends with Castro's own daughter. 3 young women gone from the same area, and yet no one connected the dots. So how did Ariel Castro manage to keep them hidden for so long, right in the middle of a busy neighborhood? Castro's house looked ordinary from the outside. White siding, small porch, old car parked out front. But inside, it was a nightmare. He kept the women chained in separate rooms, their windows boarded shut, and music blasting to drown out their screams. He used psychological torture, sometimes pretending to let them go, only to beat them when they tried. For years, he controlled every second of their lives. Michelle was the first to be captured. She became the test subject. Amanda arrived next, and later Gina. Together, they formed a sisterhood in hell. They survived by holding on to tiny bits of hope. Birthdays scratched into walls, whispered prayers, songs sung through vents. Amanda even gave birth to a daughter inside that house, a child who grew up never knowing the outside world. That little girl would become the key to their eventual freedom. But how could they possibly escape a man who controlled every door, every window, every second of their lives? It was May 6, 2013, a day like any other. Castro left the house but forgot to lock the inner door properly. Amanda Berry, now 27, saw her chance. She grabbed her daughter, ran to the door and screamed, "Help me! I'm Amanda Berry! I've been kidnapped!" Neighbor Charles Ramsey heard the screams, ran over, and helped her break through the door. His 911 call would go viral. "Bro, I'm eating my McDonald's and I hear this girl screaming for help. It's Amanda Berry." Police rushed in and soon discovered Michelle Knight and Gina DeJesus alive after 11 long years. Ariel Castro was arrested that same day. When police entered the house, they described it as a prison built for control. He was charged with over 900 counts, including kidnapping, rape, and aggravated murder for forcing miscarriages. He pleaded guilty and was sentenced to life plus 1,000 years, but only a month later, he was found dead in his prison cell. For the women, freedom wasn't the end. It was the beginning of healing. Michelle Knight changed her name to Lily Rose Lee, wrote a book, and became an advocate for survivors. Amanda and Gina rebuilt their lives quietly, away from the spotlight. The Ariel Castro kidnappings weren't just a Cleveland tragedy. They were a global wake-up call. It showed how evil can hide in plain sight and how believing victims can make the difference between life and death. It also proved something else, that even in the darkest place imaginable, the human spirit refuses to die, because 3 women survived what should have destroyed them. If this story shocked you or inspired you, share it. Let's keep their names alive. Michelle Knight, Amanda Berry, and Gina DeJesus. Survivors, not victims. Hit subscribe if you want more real-life stories that uncover the darkest truths and the light that still breaks through. Because sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones living right next door. Stay alert, stay kind, and always, always listen when someone cries for help.